Ahora bien, bienvenidos a todos, muy bienvenidos a otra nueva clase de inglés para Salesforce con la teacher Angie en el día de su cumpleaños. Les quiero decir algo, esta clase va a ser súper divertida y para los que todavía no se enteraron, les quiero contar que desde hace pocas semanas estamos compartiendo en la caja de chat un código que ustedes tienen que coleccionar para después formar parte de un sorteo súper exclusivo de certificaciones de Salesforce. Vamos a estar sorteando certificaciones de $200 y certificaciones de $400. Es un montón de plata.
Y un viaje para ir a ver a Sisi. Thank you so much. I received so many greetings. I'm very happy. Though I don't like, Sisi, do you like turning, your birthday when you turn older?
I get it. I think that for now.
I think you are younger. I'm not going to ask. Well, but I'm sure that Enzo, Juan Manuel, Lucas, not to mention because he's a baby, but men don't suffer so much birthdays.
I think that I'm happy to live one more year.
Yeah.
I don't have any kind of regret.
Okay.
You know? I think that we can try to think that way.
Okay, it's true. I will take this thinking and your thoughts, and I will. I appreciate you. I will do the truth.
But for me, Angie, it's wearing very good your 39. You know.
Thank you so much. A bit more, Enzo, but then I tell you in a private. It's 39 plus. Well. It's 51. I'm turning 50.
59, Angie, and 27.
You don't see me?
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Who shares the screen so we can start?
I can share.
Yes, please. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I see him. Well, we will start today as Juan Manuel. It's a special class. We don't have microphones. The name is Karaoke, Flow Builder Karaoke, but I don't think that we are going to sing. Of course, if there is any singer today, perhaps we can do a song at the end of the class. Why not?
Yeah, I think that you must think because to celebrate your birthday.
Why?
I don't know.
Why not?
Maybe happy birthday.
Yes, of course, we can do. And a dance. If someone is a good dancer, it can be with the dance included.
I am a really good dancer.
Okay, well, okay. Today, we are going to explore Flow Builder, while also we are going to go through some technical communication with some interactive activities. And of course, as always, we will have a collaborative learning. We will go through English language practice as usual. And I will ask everyone, including, not only the people that Lucas, Juan Manuel, or Cici that are on stage, but everybody who is in class, to think about a tool or feature in Salesforce that you often use. And why do you like it? Because what we are going to do now, will help activate your memory and build confidence before diving into today's Flow Builders activities, okay? So take a moment, all of you, Cici, Enzo, Juan Manuel, Lucas, and the people there, because you will write it on the chat, to think about your favorite Salesforce, okay? Perhaps it's a reporting tool that simplifies your workflow. Perhaps it's an automation that saves your time on daily basis. I don't know who can start telling me about that tool. And to share the name and to explain what that tool does in English. Okay? Yes. Okay, what is the name of the tool? Okay, what does it do? Why do you use it? How does it help you? And describe why it is helpful for you.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yes.
I have an idea that I want to share with you because a little bird tell me that Cici has a lot of experience in in a tool that I love, that is Lucidchart.
Okay, let's see.
No, you have to my idea.
Wait, Lucas, to move the screen
Yes.
to the second one. Yes, okay, there.
The idea is maybe you want to ask the question first to Lucas, then to Enzo, then to me, and the next question, Lucas, Enzo, and me. The next question, Lucas, Enzo, and me. At the end, we'll maybe want to respond in deep details about Lucidchart, because it's a tool that I think that every Salesforce professional has to use. What do you think about this?
Yes, I agree on that. We will see also the vocabulary and the way, of course, everyone uses the how to describe that tool. Okay, so would you like to start,
Yes.
and then I will go to.
Okay,
Manuel?
to start with in the flow, you have an element that is transformed. That my first video in YouTube and in a live class was with Juan Manuel and Santiago, and it was of the element transform. I frequently use transform because you can like put data from different places to one place, and then you can use it like a variable to create some record or update some record or something like that. This feature is help me to
Okay, how does
tell me like if I have a lot of sources of data of one record, I can like get it together with the transform. The main benefit is that is like you can collect a lot of data of a lot of sources, different sources, and it saves me time, because if not, I make a lot of assignments in different places.
Okay, so if you say it saves time by
helping me to get together a lot of data from different sources.
okay, it would be like collecting data, right? Or putting them together.
Yes.
Ceci, you would say that?
Yeah,
Yes, no? Okay.
collecting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Collecting, you can say. Oh, okay. What do you appreciate most about that tool?
That it saves me a lot of time, because if not, I make a lot of assignments in different places, and it's very helpful.
Okay, great.
And
Yes.
a good advice, teacher, for every Salesforce professional watching this lesson. Go to egafutura.com Salesforce, egafutura.com/Salesforce. That place will find all the recording master classes where we teach how to use transform elements. It's such a powerful tools that every flow professional have to use in a maybe weekly basis.
Okay, you say, how do you say that? On weekly basis.
On weekly.
Oh,
I have to write to you on weekly basis to teach.
Juan Manuel, okay, great. And, in your case, tell us the tool or feature in Salesforce that you use often.
Well, as a developer, the tool that I often use is the Visual Studio. But I was thinking in a Flow Builder, the tool I really appreciate is the debugger. I frequently use it because you can see how your functionality is working.
What's the main benefit of that tool?
I think that the main benefit is that you can see the values and what kind of information is entered in some particular part of the flow, and what kind of information is given to you.
Okay, great. How does it save time?
I think that it saves time because help you to understand if you see a new flow, helps you to understand how it's working.
Oh,
And
great.
sometimes you need to make some modification that
Mhm.
flow with the debugger, how what actually is doing.
Okay, great. And, what do you appreciate most about it?
I think that I appreciate the fact that you can test your work without deploy anything to the future organization, and you can try it in live mode.
Great. Amazing, amazing. Any question to ask?
No,
Perfect.
if you want, can share with you all what is my favorite tool.
Yes, please. Tell us about the tool
Okay.
Salesforce.
As a former user of workflow rules, and then as a powerful user of process builder, right now my favorite tool inside the whole Salesforce ecosystem is Flow Builder. Frequently use Flow Builder because it allows to me to update different objects inside the Salesforce that with in a very complex processes without writing Apex. It's
Okay.
a saver.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm just correcting because I don't have a board. It allows me to. It allows to me. No, it allows me. It allows you. It allows them.
Okay.
Directly to do the action. Okay, so you say it allows me to.
It allows me to update different objects inside the database without the need to write Apex code.
Right.
Correct? The structure of the sentence is correct?
Yes, of course. You tell me so, Cici, Lucas, if Juan Manuel is wrong, because I may.
No,
if there is a mistake, we
No,
quote it and we correct it. Okay, Juan Manuel, does it save time? So, in which way does it save time?
Okay, the feature, the Flow Builder, it helps me to create user screens in a very simple way.
Okay, by creating, it's time by creating.
Okay, creating user screens in a very simple way. Features help me a lot, for example.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, and what do you
What I really appreciate most is the visual representation of everything. Look, I begin in my career to code maybe 35 years ago, where like every Salesforce developer here, main thing that you do is to write code, and in some cases it's very difficult to try to understand complex processes across thousands of lines of code. In Flow, you can zoom out the whole picture of a process and try to understand what the flow is doing visually.
visually? Very good, great. And sense of Juan Manuel, Lucas, and now we have our guest again,
It's time for
Cici, and we are all ears, Cici, and we like to see your tool.
Yeah, a couple of comments first. For Flow, you can even ask Claude of code now to summarize the flow for you. You don't even need to zoom out. Like you can say, hey, what is this flow doing? Or things like that. So that's kind of nice. And I'm a flow passionate. So I totally agree with that.
Nice for a t-shirt, no? Flow passion.
Yeah.
Cici, if you want to share your screen, you are good to do it. So if in a very
Yeah, no, I will. I want to share my screen to show you Lucidchart. I just need to open the door for my kid in 5 minutes, so I will need
Okay.
to
No.
computer. Forget. So yeah, little internal thing in there. But one more comment about the transform that I think, Lucas, you mentioned. The transform, it's not only for like adding stuff from different sources, from kind of like gathering data from different sources and save you on a sign. It also saves you on loops. You can, instead of using loops, you can just aggregate values in a variable and things like that. And I started using it a lot to replace Apex rollup. Like there are typical use cases where you need to roll up numbers into an object or whatever. You can just do a flow with a transform to just aggregate numbers, and it works pretty good. I mean, the transform is probably one of the best elements that got added in the last few releases. Anyway,
It's really new. It's really new.
Okay, great.
yeah, it came up in I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 releases ago. Okay, my tool, Lucidchart. I use Lucidchart. It's not a Salesforce tool, but definitely a lot of Salesforce professionals use Lucidchart. And it's really for diagrams. I mean, it's really when you want to show how a process will work, or you want to show an ERD, like how different objects in the system will relate to each other. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You guys definitely will need to bear with me when my son gets down from the bus, because I need to open the door for him.
Yes.
No problem.
Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes. See, when you say an ERD diagram,
Yeah.
it manually or Lucidchart have the capability to connect?
Yeah. It has the ability to connect, so you can import your data from Salesforce. There is like here, this little thing in the bottom that says import data. So you could bring it from Salesforce. Normally, what I use it for, I mean, you can just kind of like, start throwing objects in the screen. This is like a blank canvas, free form. I use it to show something that I'm creating typically, like when you are customizing the system, or you're showing, the account is going to have a relationship to the opportunity. And then from the opportunity, you're going to have your cases, or whatever the case may be. You can start here, like whatever you want, right? I mean, again, free form or whatever, and then you can start establishing the relationships, which really, I mean, it's super easy to connect things in here. And now you can say, oh, well, it's one to many, or whatever, many to many, or whatever the case may be. So you can, in a single screen, show how the objects will relate to it. And that's a typical use for this. Something that I also really like from Lucid is this one, like the swim lanes. You now start showing relationships between systems. Like you're showing the customer, you're talking about integrations, how your CRM is going to talk to your ERP. Fine, you can have maybe Salesforce here, and then, I don't know, let's say that they are on NetSuite or SAP, whatever you want. I mean, your ERP. And let's say that, I don't know, there is a third one where they do RevRec. They don't do it in NetSuite. Something like that. And now you can start showing, okay, well, from here, then we'll go here. You can start kind of like, staggering things. So the swim lanes that are like vertical, I like them a lot to show like relationships between different systems. And you can start throwing, of course, like, things in there. You can build your process flows or whatever it is.
16:30.
I think it's super powerful. Again, can put process together or show relationships. It has a lot. It even has a library. I think it has a Salesforce library where you can now start getting stuff that is pure Salesforce related. Sometimes I like putting the logos in the systems or things like that. The end result is really professional. Anyway, I mean, I use that one a lot, I will say, on a daily basis. Again, not a Salesforce tool, it's something that most of Salesforce professionals.
Okay, and you use it quite often?
I use it virtually every day. Like always, like something that I'm trying to diagram, put together, and mock up. I use it even to mock up screens, to be honest. Like to mock up a screen flow. You were talking about screen flows. I will mock up the screen flow in here sometimes if I don't have it.
But I am curious.
Mhm.
I have a lot of questions for you about this tool. For example, can you mock up an screen flow. You have to do the work twice. First in Lucidchart, and then you have to recreate that flow in the flow canvas.
True.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Depending on the use case, we'll do it straight in an org, like if it's something that makes more sense. But sometimes you are in so early discussions that you don't know how it's going to look like. So you're trying to represent a concept more than a screen. So in those cases, I will absolutely use this time. It's easier.
What about the mock-up? The mock-up tool is a generic mock-up tool, or you can recreate a user interface like is really a Salesforce?
Yeah, there is really no mock-up tool. You are building it with these things. Like, you will make them bigger, and then you will, add like a little thing in here that says, oops, if I can type, there we go. So you start kind of like, mocking it up based on what you are trying to do. And then you can start putting here, this is going to be the account or things like that.
Okay, it's like drawing on a paper.
Actually, instead of like doing it on paper, you can do it there in the screen. I'm going to stop sharing and open the door for my son. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Juan Manuel, while Cici comes back, I would like you to repeat the verb that you say. It's like drawing.
Okay, right now, teacher, it's time to talk about your WhatsApp group. Tell us about the group that you have in WhatsApp, because every person connected to the class right now is seeing a link that you can click to join to the WhatsApp group.
Okay. Well, we have a group as master classes does as well, no? Because you have a group on master classes that is every Thursdays that we are not having English classes. You can join in, and we always share tips and contents about English, of course, Salesforce oriented, and we share experiences. We are links, sometimes even links. Well, we say links so as to practice, and tips, mainly tips on English. Well, Cis is there, Luca, Enzo. Well, we are building the community of English for Salesforce. The idea is to keep on growing. So many now. We are very happy. And a very important
thing, Meta, the owner of WhatsApp, has a fixed limitation for every WhatsApp group. Now, there are space to new members, but once the capacity of the group is complete, won't be able to join us. If you want to improve your Salesforce career with English, this is the right moment to click the link that you have if you are watching this lesson in YouTube or LinkedIn. Below the description, if you're live in the chat, we'll find the link.
Okay, great. So let's go on with the class.
Yeah, sorry about my second. Did that answer the question?
But I have another question related to Lucid. So if you work a lot creating inside Lucidchart, the relationship between different objects and specifying each field, do you have the functionality to push to Salesforce?
No, I think that there is a way to do that. I've never done that, honestly, but because I'm not putting all the details in Lucid. Like, I'm not putting in Lucid like the field type or things like that.
Okay.
At that point, I don't have all what I need. What I will say, though, is that I really start putting that more in spreadsheets and letting AI do that for me, like, creating the fields and objects and all that, because it's that time that I don't need to be wasting on. So I wouldn't use Lucid for that.
I have an idea, Cici. Maybe this is the opportunity to create a masterclass specifically with Lucidchart.
Yeah, that will be. And I think it's a super useful tool. Like, it saves time. It's not really about the time saving in this case. It's really more about the being able to have a tool that nicely shows your ideas. Sometimes you have like a great idea in mind, a great design, a great process, but if you don't show it in a way that the customer can consume it, it doesn't matter. It's not good. It gives you that ability to put it in a nice format that now you can share with the customer.
So as to attract customers and bring more leads.
Yeah. And Angie, I don't know if it's if you guys use it there. Here, at least, every single Salesforce professional uses Salesforce Inspector.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's available in Argentina, but Salesforce Inspector, if you gotta choose one thing to use, one extension to install, it's the extension.
There are a lot of different versions of Salesforce Inspector right now.
The Reloaded, the latest one, is the one that has absolutely all the beauty and some of the latest improvements, not that much in this version, but in the last version, like the one before the last one, it's amazing. I think that all what I do will take double if I don't have Salesforce Inspector. So, that one is definitely a time save, and the one that for people listening, if you don't know what it is, Google it, download it, install it, then learn it.
And in egafutura.com/Salesforce, that's egafutura.com/Salesforce, you can find an entire masterclass where we were teaching how to use Salesforce Inspector. Wonderful tool to use.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to put it here in the chat.
The chat. I think that Cici and Enzo and Lucas and Juan Manuel, what you have been doing, that you have been presenting and describing what your tool does, we did it in a specific terms when connected. We cannot go, we are doing English, so I have to focus on that.
Okay, sorry, teacher. Sorry.
No. I love to describe what your tool does, or in this case, what we were doing is what Flows do. Well, Flows does, in fact. Use present simple. So if you want to do, shall we go on, Juan Manuel, or you want to ask something else to CC?
We can continue.
Okay, Lucas, where it says practice sentences, this one more is there.
Yes.
This one, Flow Builder. Well, okay. Let's move to the next one, and then we go back to the. Well, in this case, okay. No, go to the previous.
Ready?
Okay, here, and I would like we can divide this. Manuel, if you think if Enzo can read core components, then CC types and elements, perhaps, and Lucas actions and results, and we will see the vocabulary connected with Flow Builder.
Wonderful.
Okay, so Enzo, would you like to read?
Okay, vocabulary boost, Flow Builder essentials, core components, trigger, what starts the flow, node, individual step in the flow, that's it, the node, connector, line linking elements.
Okay, so this is vocabulary. Now, what starts the flow? Here, how about a flow type, CC and elements?
Yeah, so we'll have the screen flows that collects the user input, have the record trigger flow that runs automatically, and we have a decision element that creates branching.
Okay, so practice using these terms in sentences, for example, like this. A decision element helps choose different paths. Okay, so this is helps do something, no? Sometimes easy, I don't know if you agree, and Enzo and Lucas, we tend to say, as in Spanish, no, help to, but it's without the to. This, the tool helps do something. Okay, it helps choose. It helps creates.
Perfect.
It is automatically. Yes, it's always without to. This is very important. For example, a ScreenFlow collects information from the user. Collects. You may also say their information. Okay, put them together. So it's a good way of saying collects information. It's a great collocation for, well, in this case, the tool. And Lucas, actions and results.
We have input fields where users enter data, outcome, result of a decision, to automate, make process automatic, per message alert when something fails.
Okay, great. Lucas, you say 8 and
I trained.
Excellent. Outcome, no? Outcome. I don't know if Cici, there's another pronunciation, but in general it's without the O. Outcome, not outcome, but outcome.
Yeah, it's outcome. My pronunciation is not the best though, but outcome is definitely the way that I will say it.
Okay, outcome. That is the result of a decision. Juan Manuel is doing something on the screen, right? Very good. So here you have to say, for example, any other example that you would like to say?
No,
No. Okay, great. Fantastic. So,
I am playing with a new feature that we have in this tool. You can draw, teacher, in the future on screen presentation that you want.
yes, I used to know that when it says dibujo, I don't know.
Yes, dibujo.
Okay, yes. Well, I can do it. Yes, that's okay. Well, let's move on because we have things. Did you already share the password or the code?
Oh, okay, I will do it.
Is there another one on the chat that would like to share the favorite tool or feature in Salesforce that would like to come on stage and tell us about that? Can write on the chat. I'm not checking that, but Lucas, if you see someone
Yes,
that
yes,
is
I'm watching.
okay, great. What about this, Juan Manuel? Would you like to tell us about this?
Doing the code thing, teacher. So
Okay, great.
a minute.
Well, Cici,
Yeah, so let's see. So the flow structure. That one,
yeah,
watch as we demonstrate describing a simple flow using structured sentences. This modeling helps you understand the pattern before you practice on your own.
okay. So first we say, what do we say?
Triggered. So say first, the flow is triggered when.
Okay, this is a very good structure. Use passive voice is triggered. Okay, yes. No la compartan, dice Juan Manuel. What does it say here? Okay, the ones that are in the class should keep it, but not to give it to someone else. This is what you mean, Juan Manuel?
Exacto, lo voy a explicar en español. Acabo de compartir en la caja de chat el código que tienen que coleccionar para formar parte del sorteo de certificaciones de Salesforce que vamos a realizar próximamente. Todos los jueves, recuerden, jueves Inglés para Salesforce, al jueves siguiente Masterclass de Salesforce, Inglés para Salesforce, Masterclass de Salesforce y así sucesivamente. Cada clase compartimos un código. Solamente se benefician de este código los que estén en vivo. Por lo tanto, si estás viendo esta clase en una grabación, te esperamos en vivo. Y a los que están conectados ahora, no lo compartan.
No. Okay. Okay. Well, what we are doing now, what we are, Cici is reading aloud, is the transition words that create a smooth narrative. It's something, as Cici said before, helps your audience, the client, follow the step-by-step process. So pay attention to the sequence words that help structure your explanation clearly and logically. First, the flow is triggered when a new record is created, for example. Cici, can you move on to the second one?
Yeah, and we can do it in the shape of a story if you want. So let's say
Okay, great.
first the flow is triggered when the user clicks a
Yes. Great.
Then it shows a screen with fields for the user to complete
Great.
something. And next, the user chooses the account, let's say,
Okay.
community or whatever the case may be. And finally, the flow updates the original record where the flow started from.
Okay, so very important when giving a demonstration, as you said before, as we said, transition words first, then next, finally, okay? And the simple present shows, chooses, updates, or the flow is triggered. This is what we use passive voice, that is, and the verb in the past participle. Okay. Example, can you use CC? Another sentence where you can use a passive voice and something is explained, is done.
Thinking.
Within the flow, for example.
Yeah, I'm trying to think a good example. Like using the decision elements, then a decision element the decision element evaluates if it's coming from Argentina or Brazil.
Or is evaluated, right? And also say, right. Very, very good. Excellent. Thank you. So, and the next one we have, Lucas, what do we have next?
Yes, we have mini.
Okay, the mini role play, and here, Juan Manuel, let's suppose that the flow isn't working properly, and now Juan Manuel will be an actor. I don't know if Enzo, the other one, or Cici as well, and needs debugging. So partner up, we are going to partner up and play two roles, the support agent and the frustrated user reporting the problem.
For
Yes.
we begin, teacher, we have to read the question and the answer on screen, or we have to be creative and tell something.
What would happen? Yes. Can you, not the answer.
The question, only the question, not
Exactly, because it's a role play. One of you is the support agent and the other is the frustrated user reporting the problem.
okay.
Okay, so we would like to partner up with Cici and I don't know, Enzo. Great.
Okay.
Okay, these are some of expressions that you can use on the right. So there we can ask questions and explain technical issues you had. Okay, be creative, but we would like you to.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, Cici. Hello. Can you describe what happened with the flow that we mentioned in the email?
Yeah, well, I clicked the bottom, but I don't know. Nothing is showing up.
Okay. Do you?
It shows a blank screen and it doesn't show me anything.
Okay, black screen. Great. Okay, let me check the flow with the team. Just give me one more second. Then. Okay. Maybe check. We was checking the flow, Ceci, and we think that the problem is that we can if you have some permissions in your profile.
That will explain. It's always permissions.
Yes. Oh, that's. But we are working on it to take a friendly message that you need some permissions to complete your task. I'm like a machine, talking to the client, talking with all the things that you say to the client.
Amazing. Hollywood is your next step. So I think that both of you should.
I hope so.
The red card, yes, is for you, for both of you. Okay, great. Juan Manuel, is there anything that you would like to add to them? Do you agree that they were great?
No, maybe at the end of the lesson we can about Agentforce voice. Do you have the opportunity, Cici, to take a look at that new technology?
Yeah, I was actually in a partner session before this call where they were showing more of that and how to set it up and going through the steps for enabling it.
Who teach in a masterclass about Agentforce?
But Let me put my hands in there first. Today was the first time that I saw the setup. I have a couple of use cases that I did with regular agents that I'm now like, well, maybe I can just transform that into a voice case. If I get it to, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that if you want we can do that I think is really cool. I just play with is the unstructured output that they put in the winter release in Flow. Actually, talking about Flow, getting structured output out of the agent, but calling it from Flow. So I actually put a LinkedIn post about it today. That one is really powerful. Yeah, like super powerful feature that I think it will be
A feature, not a tool. Angie, only 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, we on the following charts, I would like to finish and round up a little bit. I don't know, Lucky, if you can move on. Okay. Well, sir, we have to complete these sentences. We have to be creative using the vocabulary and concepts that we have covered a little bit today with your answers. The flow is triggered. Think about what event starts the automation. So Enzo, how can you finish this?
Okay, the flow is triggered when the user press a button.
Okay, when, yes, I heard someone else talking about triggered. This is with pronunciation. Yes, exactly. When I prepare for one class, we didn't cover it, but we will do it next class. The differences in pronunciation of the past participles, the endings that sometimes, Cici, I don't know if you agree, but sometimes as Spanish speaking, it's difficult for us to distinguish the difference between one and the other, okay? But never say trigger, okay? Triggered, okay? It sounds like...
¿Sí?
No, bueno, sí, no como Juan Manuel. Okay, but it's triggered. Then we have the pronunciation id. Example, any verb that finishes with the pronunciation id, say, for example, update.
That's a good one.
Excellent. Date, to update, no? Okay, so that's the pronunciation. The base form finishes with T. We cannot say update. It's not clear. The pronunciation is id. That finishes with T. Let me check another one with P as well. Any other? Now it doesn't come to my mind, all the words. Study, studied. So we will cover this on a class for a few minutes, because I know that pronunciation is boring, but it's very important. For Salesforce professional should know how to pronounce everything besides verb participles or participle of the particles of the verbs. Okay, Cici, how about the screen flow purpose?
Yeah, so a screen flow is used because it allows us to collect.
Excellent, okay. Juan Manuel, decision logic.
Let me to zoom out.
Action element help.
It's 17 hours.
Okay, here, helps the system choose, not to. Remember, help.
Choose.
It's
We have to choose. Say goodbye, teacher.
well, okay, we have many things. So I will give you this. We will have this on the recording as well. Or maybe the slides. Juan Manuel, are we sharing?
Yes, we can share the slides.
Okay, on the chat as well.
Voy a pasar al español, si ustedes me...
Se acabó la magia. Magic is over. Yes.
Bien, escuchen.
Sí. Yes.
Vamos a estar compartiendo todos los que se inscribieron en vivo a esta clase van a recibir la grabación. Mañana también en futura.com/Salesforce van a encontrar en ese lugar esta grabación y les adelanto.
Perdón, adelanto una cosa. Sí, and we are preparing speaking sessions. ¿Sí? Vamos a ver el formato, pero mira la cara de Juan Manuel.
Y wonderful.
Wonderful, pero bueno, va. Perdón, acabo de... Sí.
Está live. La traemos a la Argentina. Jueves que viene, Masterclass de Salesforce. Integraciones sin código espectacular tema para que no se lo pierdan. ¿Qué palabras nos quieren decir? Lucas, Sisi, Enzo, teacher, porque nos estamos por ir con...
Yo,
Muchas gracias.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz.
pero realmente
claro.
me hicieron el día muy feliz por
Vamos,
estar
Angie.
con nosotros, por colaborar, Sisi, Lucas, Juan Manuel y todos los presentes con sus saludos. Y estar ya acá es un montón. Me encanta formar parte de esta comunidad y que esté creciendo de la manera que esté creciendo. Así que muy, muy feliz.
Hermoso, teacher. Por otros 30 años nos vamos con música, como los jueves. Los
Ya está
queremos.
el PDF en el grupo.
Thank you so much. Thank
Chao.
you.